really bad social anxiety. I met up with a friend at a brewery and I entered, and it was all people around my same age, which is where I get my most anxiety from. And I don't know why. I just think I retreat into my shell more. I know I have a big personality, but for some reason, when it comes to being in a room full of people my same age, I just like become so small and quiver. And it was those moments that I clocked it and I realized my anxiety was raising. I was starting to get clammy, my heart was starting to raise, and I just knew I needed to take a few deep breaths. But it was one of those moments I'm like, okay, Becca, this is exactly what you're working on so that you don't get these nerves. And I wasn't perfect today, but I did sit there. I wrote down in my notes, I wrote down how I was feeling, what was happening, the thoughts I was thinking, and then try to change the narrative of the thoughts that were coming up to fix them. At that point, my friend came, so I was able to kind of bypass it. But at first, I'm glad I clocked it. I realized it, but it was one of those moments where I was like, okay, this is where I need to work on. Like, I can recognize it. I feel these feelings, and maybe I wasn't able to fix it right away, but I recognized it and wrote it down. And that was like the first step rather than like utterly retreating. So this isn't easy, but we're working on it one step at a time.